culprits involved in the killing of Ishmael at Kaswa over rituals, since they confessed that they did it for the rituals, and they made it quite clear to the public that it was through a television or telecast that they saw that made them got involved in that action in the first place. Now, many Ghanaians have been talking and have been blaming the media stations that are responsible for airing actions or commercials like that, or say advertisements like that, allowing juju men, fetish priests, and also malams to come up and also advertise their charms on the television station, to the extent of putting their numbers out there for the public to have access to. Now, Ghanaians have been blaming the media stations, and what we were actually expecting is that the National Media Commission will come and say something about the subject matter. But what they actually told the whole general public is that they do not have anything to do about it, because they have been waiting since 1993 for a broadcasting bill to be casted by the parliament, but because the parliament has not casted that particular bill, they can't do anything about that matter. But thankfully, the National Film Authority have come to do something. They have actually put some measures there for every movies to be casted, or should I say any audiovisual to be brought out in the ministry or industry for everyone to see. According to them, any audiovisual that will be brought out should be taken to their committee so that they can scrutinize it, whether or not it is going to favor the general public or it is going to cause possible harm to the general public before that particular video can be telecasted on any television or say brought out to everyone to see. Now, we come as Ghanaians. Now, taking you to the story, what Kennedy Agyapong has come to do is something that many Ghanaians are applauding him for. We know our very own controversial member of parliament for Asen Fosu, of course, or Asen Central, that is Kennedy Agyapong. Now, he had come to say, and what he said is that he is going to expose most of the malams that are fake, those people that have been coming on the television channels to broadcast certain fake charms and drawing the attention of the youth and any other person that is interested in getting quick money. And he did not just make it a message, he also made sure that he exposed some of the falsehood actions, and this is what he put across. Now, I'm taking some of the people that he mentioned on his television channel, that is Netu TV. Now, this is what he said. He said that a priest in the name Jacob Abosu, on the Swedu Road, that is Swedu or that road, who attends to the boys at Swedu. He did not call out the exact name of the chief, but he said there is a priest there who is also attending to the Swedu boys, and he is also involved in the falsehood pretense. And he also made this clear to us too. He mentioned African Power on the television station. And he also mentioned Nana Saka. He mentioned Toby Ziwazi. He also mentioned the advertisement on ATV, that those people that are involved in the double money, bring 10 cedis for 20 cedis, bring 100 cedis for 200 cedis, that kind of thing. He said that all those actions are fake and people should be quite cautious about it. And more so, if these people have that money, why again would they be asking for money from you in the first place? This is something that I think people should think about before giving these people money in the first place. Now, moving you back or taking you back to the story, he also made it quite clear. He mentioned Sagani TV in Tamale, and also mentioned Toby Kedinapo in Kaswa, Nana Huntahun in Suhum, and also Nana Japata in Koforido, and Nana Bosom Krotre, and also Aflao TV. They are also involved in the double money saga. And he also mentioned Vox TV also be responsible for airing certain commercials about double money. He also mentioned Next TV, not Net TV, but Next TV, who are also involved in commercials that air or encourage this double money. And in addition, he also said that research from other TV stations also shows that, especially on Facebook, he mentioned another one, a segment of Nana Prempeh, aka High Spirit, who was advertising for the Game Boys and also happens to be a man of God. He did not just end there. He also added Ejan Nyame, who appears in the video. Appears to train young boys in scamming to make money. He preaches that he has taken the boys off the streets who go on to become armed robbers and thieves, and rather what he does is try to trick them into getting more money. According to Kennedy Ejakon, all of these people are fake. Now, as we pay attention to the media stations that are responsible for airing commercials like that, are we also looking at the music aspect as well? Now, we know that music has become something. Music is good for the soul, and it's something that many people happen to follow. Sometimes subconsciously, we somehow happen to live our life per the lyrics of the music that we hear, or we suddenly expect certain things that we hear from the music to be part of our lives. This has become the normal thing. It's a subconscious thing that we normally do as human beings. So I will urge the music industry, the president for the music industry in Ghana, that is Obua, to also look at that aspect for us, because we have seen series of these music also championing this scam, this cyber crimes and all. So this is where I'm ending the story. Whatever thing that you have to say and what you believe that when we all happen to go by, it is going to help escape the issues about these ritual killings and all, please drop it in the comment section for me. Don't forget to like the video, share the video. Don't also forget to subscribe to the channel. Click on the notification button to have access to all other interesting programs we have for you right here on Too Much GH. My name is Bernice Amen. Thank you so much for watching.